This is a 1997 Mustang Cobra. I purchased it in '98. It only had a few thousand miles on it. Right now it has 81,000 miles. And in 2002 we supercharged it. It had 57,000 miles at the time. It's got a ProCharger P1SC, and that produces 10 pounds of boost. It has 42-pound injectors, and we have a MagnaFlow exhaust with that, and it was dyno tested at 435 horsepower to the rear wheels and about 400 pounds of torque. Now at 65,000 miles we also added a King Cobra clutch, aluminum adjustable quadrant, and a Kenny Brown lowering suspension and stiffening suspension. And we're going to go ahead and do a walk around the car. This car has never been in an accident. It has the original paint, and we'll show you there's a couple areas that I had to touch up, so I'm not trying to hide anything with that. Other than that, it's in really great shape. After all, it is in '97, so I did the best I can. Most of the time it was garage kept. Right now here in Arizona, I have to park it under this big tree that litters a lot, so you'll see a lot of the stuff on the ground and on the tires because I just washed it. Okay, let's start at the trunk so you can see that everything functions properly there and everything's where it should be. I do have two remotes that work with this vehicle. Anybody that knows about these vehicles, the spare tire and the donuts in there, and the jack underneath there. It does have a locking wheel hub that's just underneath there also. The seats will actually fold down, so if you have anything low, like I used to play hockey, I used to get all my hockey equipment in here, no problem. Goes all the way to the front seats. Alright, let's move around to the driver's side. You can see the original seats in here also. You know, your normal leather wear, it gets this little bit of you know, the folds from sitting and stuff, but other than that, it's in great shape. See if you can pan in the back seat a little bit there. I need to move the seat forward. These are the seats I told you to come down. Just fold right down, you can move, and both of them come down. Alright, we'll come to the other side. Work your way around. The driver's side is a four-way power seat. The passenger seat is manual. That's just the way they did it on these cars. You have an opportunity to have multiple programs. Here's the switch for the programs right here. It has two different programs for the computer right now that's switchable. The computer, of course, is in the right side here. This panel just comes out, and it can be pulled out, and you can adjust many different things, RPM, how rich it runs, everything. It's pretty simple to do. Right now I have it tuned so it does not run that lean. It runs a little bit more rich, just because of anybody that knows anything about supercharging. It's safer on the engine. I didn't overdo anything on it. That's why I only put 10 pounds of boost on it, because I don't want to stress anything out on it. Alright, we'll move over to the engine. Has a mass airflow Pro-M, mass airflow, and a Pro-M air filter. It comes inside the wheel well, and that does have the mass airflow, and the filter is located right underneath the panel underneath here. And that's, of course, a washable filter.
I didn't get that.
You can see right here, that's the Kenny Brown's, part of the Kenny Brown stiffening suspension. They weld on framing underneath the whole vehicle too that stiffens it. It's lowered. You can even tell a little bit on the pitch of the wheel. It comes out just slightly. Air conditioning does work great on the vehicle. Never overheats. Not a problem whatsoever with any mechanical that at this point. Walk around this side one more time, side to side. We have auto meters that gauge the boost and the fuel pressure. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. And the aluminum quadrant, I think I mentioned that already. So the clutch is adjustable for your distance of your pedal. And we're going to be taking it for a test drive. We'll take it out on the road and do the best we can on that, and yet still keeping it legal. Thanks for watching the video.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'm also going to give you all the manuals to everything I have for it, and you can actually register it with ProCharger, so you can get any information from them. They has all the serial numbers and everything. I'm registered right now, and then we'll just transfer that. Try to be a couple minutes. I'm going to try to give you a little example of a little road test here. I'm going to try to get some distance between me and some other cars here, so I definitely don't want to speed on the road, but we could definitely do a little something on the entrance ramp. Give him a little distance. Oh, we got one more car coming. It's not even a straight in there. Straight. It's going to be a little bit of curve here too going on. Okay. Here we go.
Mark!
You gotta keep the camera still.
I can't.
Smell a little burning rubber. About that. I warned her that she's going to get thrown around a little bit, and I think the camera probably showed a little bit more of the ceiling than anything else, but I was trying to get her to pinpoint in on the gauges so you can see the boost jump up, the fuel pressure will jump up to like 50, 55. That's of course adjustable with the pressure. Also, that I forgot to mention, there is, it was put in last year, I have a fuel pump in the tank that produces 40 pounds. In addition to that, near the rear end, near the fuel tank, you're going to see another fuel pump. That's the one that operates with the boost. It'll jump the fuel pressure up on that. So it actually has two fuel pumps. also drives very well as your normal driver also. With the King Cobra clutch, hopefully you don't get stuck into traffic too much though, because it definitely has more of a man's leg to it. It is a little much stiffer than your normal clutch. And I think that just about does it. Oh, one more thing. I don't know if I mentioned it already. There is no leaks. We have no oil leaks, no any kind of fluid leaks at all in this vehicle. All right. So for those of you that have concerns about emissions, I'm just showing you this just passed in December. It's licensed for 2 more years, and never had a problem with emissions at all with this. And I don't believe I mentioned, I showed you the paperwork, but I forgot to say that this vehicle also has a 5.0 shifter in it, so you can slam gears if you need to, and I'm sure you'll want to.